Welcome to the 2026 Sun Standout Awards. We are here in the Las Vegas Sun Green Room. I'm Case Kiefer, joined by Ray Brewer, who this whole thing kind of started. It was an idea of yours more than a decade ago. We've been going ever since. I know every year you try to spin it a little bit forward, evolve a little bit. What's going to make this year's Sun Standout Awards unique?
Well, this night is so special to us at Las Vegas Sun because it's an opportunity to celebrate kids in our community, share their stories, elevate all the cool things that are going on in our high schools. And this year just stands out because the unsung hero category, we're literally honoring a coach who saved a child's life. And when you could tell a story like that about somebody who's just a great educator but always looking out for kids, it's so meaningful for me and for our crew at Las Vegas Sun. And obviously happy to be here. This is my baby. My family's out here. It's a big night for us, and can't wait to get started, homie.
Yeah, if you just can't wait to learn about that story at our show, we hope you do, but Ray wrote about that unsung hero today at LasVegasSun.com. You can read that story. A lot of finalists, a lot of suspense for a lot of these categories. We're going to find out later who won, but some of them already decided, including we dusted off an award. I think we've only given like 2 or 3 times the Sun Standout Award of Excellence for an athlete that goes above and beyond. That's going to be one of the final awards today. What about the females that have risen to the occasion to get this very rare honor?
So the cool thing about the Sun Standout Award of Excellence is we've got a committee of 9 people that help select the finalists and award winners for tonight. You're one of the 9. Yeah. You're at the table. But this award is kind of like, okay, Ray, you could select it yourself. And I love women's sports. Gabby plays rec soccer, and it's so fun to watch the girls build their confidence. And it just so happens that we have 2 elite athletes in Las Vegas, a softball player named Taylor Johns from Palo Verde High School. She hit 21 home runs this year and only had 16 singles, going to the University of Georgia, elite recruit. And then Bishop Gorman basketball, Aaliyah Spate, 5-star, McDonald's All-American, dominated from start to finish. And I'm like, why don't we just elevate these girls and tell their stories a little more? And we've got our Sun Standout Award of Excellence. And you're right, you've got to be super excellent for us to kind of pick that to separate you from the pack.
Right, that's right. And Aaliyah and Taylor later will be joining me back here in the green room. Until then, though, we got to give Ray a little bit of a break. This is your MC for the night. He's got a long night ahead of us. So I wanted to introduce you, say welcome to the show. We'll be back in a little bit with a whole host of the athletes. Thanks for joining us in the Las Vegas Sun green room. Welcome back to the Las Vegas Sun Green Room here at the 2026 Sun Standout Awards. I'm joined by Madison Pitts, one of our finalists in the Rising Star female category from Faith Lutheran Softball. And Madison, here it's been a big week for you. I know you're fresh off a state championship. Congratulations. Has it settled in yet? What was the most rewarding part of that experience?
It hasn't really settled in yet, but I think the most rewarding part was just like going out there with my friends and just getting it done.
Now, if I understand, in the final game when you guys clinched it, you were on the mound. You have ridiculous pitching stats for all year. What was it like there having the ball in your hand with the season on the line?
It felt a little nerve-wracking, but I think once I calmed down, I just felt confident in myself, and I just did.
How long did that take for you to calm down? Was it right away to take an inning or two? How'd that go?
Yeah, it took a little bit of an adjustment in the first inning, but after that, it was fine.
Amazing for all you've accomplished at such a young age as a freshman. Now you've reached the mountaintop, though. What are going to be your goals going forward? What's going to keep you pushing to achieve more at Faith Lutheran?
I think just continuing from where I'm at and seeing what I can get to.
We've got a whole lot of softball and baseball representation at the show tonight. It hasn't been like that every year. What is it, do you think, right now that's making those 2 sports do so well in Las Vegas at the moment?
I think it's just everybody just putting in hard work and showing what they got.
All right, well, that is Madison Pitts from Faith Lutheran Softball. Had a great year and now is a Rising Star female finalist. Thanks for joining us in the Las Vegas Sun Green Room. We'll be back with some more finalists here shortly. Welcome back to the Las Vegas Sun Green Room here at the 2026 Sun Standout Awards. Next joining me, we have our Scholar Athletes of the Year. That would be Chaparral's Angie Carrillo and Basics' Tyrus Worley. Congratulations to both of you. I kind of have a similar question every year we bring Scholar Athletes back here. I read both of your nominations. It's just unbelievable all the things you do, both in the classroom, sports-wise, community service. How do you manage to manage your time and be able to do so many activities?
I really think after a while, you just think about everything you've done up until, the point where you are at the moment. And I just think about how at some point it'll all pay off. And the things I do, I don't do them for myself. I do it for others. And I really think seeing the joy and happiness with others, especially when I do like community service and everything, and especially sports for my teammates, I feel like just seeing that just really pays off in the end. So, yeah.
Honestly, my time management was not good this year, but it's just like this is my last year. I need to get what I want as a valedictorian. I need to get it. So I just work so hard.
Well, congratulations on the valedictorian. That's crazy. I want to ask you both about some of your athletic feats, since this is, at the end of the day, a sports show. Now, Angie, you were a three-sport athlete, which is becoming increasingly rare these days. What kept you playing all three sports throughout your high school career? And if you had to pick one, which one was your favorite?
I think what kept me playing three sports is seeing the different outcomes of all of them. I feel like every team I'm on, it has a different dynamic and a different way the season goes. So I think seeing those differences just is really amazing to see how it could vary from relationship to relationship and with coach to coach. And my favorite sport would definitely be softball. I played it for like 1 year in elementary and just dropped it for some reason and picked it back up and never put that ball down ever again. So yeah, it's a great sport.
You guys have in common, you both played volleyball and Tyrus. I know you had some ridiculous statistics, really put up a big year. Basic had a gaudy record, a playoff run. What do you think you're going to remember most about your senior volleyball season?
It's a lot, but I think the experiences with my friends and my teammates, especially on our Cali trip, it's something I just won't ever forget. It was so fun.
And just lastly, we got to hear your seniors. Congratulations on your graduation as well. What's next for each of you?
I plan on, obviously enjoying the summer. And then in August, I plan on moving into Nevada State University, their apartments on campus, and majoring in health sciences in order to achieve my dream career of being a pharmacist. So that's the plan.
My future is kind of undecided right now, but I will be taking a gap year and then most likely going to the University of Florida.
Chomp chomp. Tough for me as a University of Georgia fan. I know we have a Georgia commit coming in here later, but I'll let you get away with that. Two such impressive young people we're going to hear more about at the show once we get rolling here in about an hour for the 2026 Sun Standout Awards. Thanks for joining us in the Las Vegas Sun Green Room. We'll be back with more athletes shortly. We're back in the Las Vegas Sun Green Room here before the 2026 Sun Standout Awards, and the next two athletes to join me. We have a pair of flag football standouts from Shadow Ridge High, a receiver and safety, Jaylani Palmer, and from Liberty High at quarterback, Charlie Taylor. Thanks for being here. I want to ask you about your sport, first of all. When we started this show 10 years ago, I feel like flag football was just in its infancy in Nevada, or maybe not even started. Now we're flooded with nominations. It seems like it's probably the fastest growing sport around. What do you think it is really about the sport that's resonated with your age group and in Las Vegas specifically?
I think like the main part about flag football is the chemistry that your team has and all the friendships that you gain throughout like playing the sport. It's really new to everyone, so like being able to learn a new sport, it's just fun in general, and then the friends you make throughout the process just really keeps you coming back to it.
I feel like just having another female sport coming up and growing as quick as it is, I feel like it makes a whole nother opportunity for younger girls coming up into that age where they can start playing flag and stuff. And I feel like just the friendships that you make coming through the journey with how fast it's going and traveling with all your teammates, it's just an incredible experience.
Now, you guys are a part of some really memorable games. We've got the Henderson Silver Knights mascot joining us back here, so you can say hello. He had to check out this flag football. Give him a hug. Yeah, there we go. See you later, Lucky. I wanted to ask you guys, because you were part of some really memorable games. Not to trudge up bad experiences, Charlie, but I think one of the games of the year, probably, if we had finalists in that category, was when Liberty took on Bishop Gorman. It looked like you guys had them beat. They came back and won at the last second, if I understand correctly. What do you remember from that game, and how does maybe having a disappointment like that push you going forward?
I think especially for going into next year, I feel like having that drive and that fire, I think it lit a fire in all of us, and I hope that we can come out even stronger next year. And I feel like just having that competitive going back and forth game, I feel like it really can be successful for our future.
Now, Jaylani, you had a signature moment in the state championship game, which you guys ultimately won, a long touchdown reception. What can you tell us about that play, and was that really a defining moment of your high school career?
Yeah, I think it was like really a moment that topped off my career, and just to be able to end it like that in that type of situation where I was able to take the lead on the field and score and be there for my teammates and just prove myself one last time, I think it really meant a lot to me.
Sure. Now, I mentioned you guys play different positions. Charlie, I have to commend just the numbers you put up as a freshman at quarterback. Pretty wild to see. What is it about quarterback? Is that the position you always gravitated to, and what's allowed you to find so much success there at such a young age?
I think having the impact on my other teammates that I can just get the ball to them and let them do their own thing, I feel like that makes me feel a lot better about myself. And I think just being in control and just having that leadership factor, I feel like that really helps my team going forward and just lets the girls be successful on their own.
Now, Jaylani taught me something I did not know till tonight. I feel ignorant, but I kind of assumed flag football ended at the high school level, but that is no longer the case in a show of how big the sport is becoming. You're a senior. You've had a great career here. Tell us what's next for you and how you're going to continue your flag football career.
Recently, I just signed to Nebraska. They just opened up their flag football team. It'll be like the first year this next coming year. Just be able to go there and expand myself, like build myself, and just try something new, especially at like that high of a college level. I think it'll be really good for flag, and it'll just be opening up a lot of new doors for me.
Great news. Can't wait to see how Jaylani represents us, Las Vegas, on the college level. And can't wait to see what Charlie has in store for the rest of her high school career. Up for Rising Star Female of the Year, up for Female Athlete of the Year. Thanks to these two flag football standouts for joining us. We'll be back with one more interview in the Las Vegas Sun Green Room before the show gets underway. Welcome back for one final interview here in the Las Vegas Sun Green Room ahead of the 2026 Sun Standout Awards. I mentioned earlier, if you caught it, talking about our Sun Standout Award of Excellence, which we don't give every year, only if there are special cases, and we have two very special cases this year, two of the greatest all time to do it in Nevada at their respective sports. Taylor Johns from Palo Verde Softball and Lizzie Spate from Bishop Gorman Basketball. Congratulations to both of you. I know you've had storied high school careers. What does it mean to kind of cap off your time getting this honor?
I think it's really cool. It's kind of just like, kind of makes me think that it's all over, but I think it's really cool to just get this kind of as an end of year thing.
It just reminds me to stay humble and that you could always do more in your career.
Now, Taylor, probably not as decorated as an achievement, but I think you were the first person ever to do these green room interviews in back-to-back years, your second straight year here. So I'm going to ask you to take yourself back almost a year ago to the day. What's the biggest ways you've grown since then, being back at the award show for the second year in a row?
Well, last year I said that we wanted to win another state championship, which we did, so that's super cool. And then I think I just kind of grew as a player, like mentally. I got a lot mentally stronger and just overall more consistent, so that was kind of cool to see.
Yeah, both state champions here as well. I buried the lead on that one. Similar question for you, Lizzie. I know you already had a ton of accolades going into your senior season. We're already a player. Everyone's watching. How did you really grow your game this year?
I just put my head down and stayed in the gym. I did what my coaches, my parents, and my teammates needed me to do, and it allowed me to become a better person and player.
Sure. Now, you guys are a part of some other awards, or at least finalists for them beyond just the Award of Excellence. Taylor, your team is up for Team of the Year. What would it mean to get a team honor in addition to your individual honor tonight?
I think it'd be super cool. My teammates have worked super hard, and they're the ones that pushed me to be better. So seeing them get something also would just be so cool for me.
And Lizzie, no finalists in this category, actually. So, you guys were in Game of the Year. I think a lot of people think Gorman basketball with you leading the way. It was just easy sailing the whole year. But you were in at least one big battle with Democracy Prep where you guys kind of had to keep your head and come back. What do you remember most out of that game?
I remember being done at halftime and then having that talk with your team in the locker room, coming back and winning the game, I just want to congratulate my team for that.
For sure. All right, now lastly, I got to give you guys an opportunity to tell us what's next. We can't wait here in Las Vegas to watch your college careers. What do you guys hope to achieve, and where are you headed?
I'm going to the University of Georgia this fall, which is super exciting. I'm just excited to be around new people and learn from really good coaches and be able to play in the SEC.
Going to the University of Texas at Austin, and I'm excited to win a national championship.
All right, go Dogs and hook 'em. I wouldn't put anything past them. We can't wait to honor them tonight and everyone who is in the house for the 2026 Sun Standout Awards. We'll be getting started shortly. Thanks for joining us in the Las Vegas Sun Green Room. Welcome to the 2026 Sun Standout Awards. My name's Case Kiefer, and I'm honored to usher us into another year of this now annual event. We started here 10 years ago. It's crazy. We're almost old enough to be eligible for one of the categories, and it's just amazing to see how it's grown, and that's for two reasons. Our sponsors, which you're going to learn more about throughout the night, and of course, all of you, the athletes and their support systems. Thanks so much for being here, and I can't think of anyone better to tell you some of their stories, have you learn about all the amazing finalists we have here than someone whose passion for high school sports goes way back further to when this even began. It's my honor to introduce our leader at Las Vegas Sun, Ray Brewer.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building.
All right, thank you, Case, and thank you, everybody. Welcome. Looking out at this packed showroom and understanding what a night like this represents, it's a powerful reminder of how privileged we are at Las Vegas Sun to tell the stories of what makes our city tick. This event exists because we believe Southern Nevada deserves to see its best and brightest recognized. The top performers, scholar athletes, and community servants. Tonight we celebrate all of them. We are proud to be Nevada's only newspaper presenting a program like this, and among a select few nationally with this concept. The Sun has been publishing since 1950 and remains the state's only Pulitzer Prize winning newspaper. This night is an extension of our commitment. And what a year it's been for high school sports in Las Vegas. 7 programs were nationally ranked, and at least 4 athletes received All-American honors. And when the nominations were reviewed for tonight, athletic achievement wasn't the only thing that jumped off the page. Acts of charity and community service stood out just as powerfully. Before we begin, some recognition is in order. The Sun Standout Awards has called the South Point Showroom home since we launched in 2016. You've welcomed us with the same warmth and with many of the same faces working behind the scene. Thank you to the South Point. Let's hear it for these amazing people. Shout out to our presenting sponsors, Zero Teen Fatalities, the A's, and Las Vegas Aviators. They make this night possible, and we're deeply grateful. We're also appreciative of the Clark County School District Activities team. You guys are exceptional partners whose support is instrumental in the success of this program, and I thank you for helping us get this going. We'd also like to recognize our selection committee, 9 athletic administrators who volunteered to review more than 100 nominations and select tonight's honorees. That's no small task. Here's the scope of what they faced. Roughly 20 sports and 20,000 athletes across Southern Nevada. Tonight's finalists represent the pinnacle, and being chosen is an achievement. Let's hear it for our finalists. Understand that these young women and men just don't excel in the field. They lead with integrity and purpose. They are today's champions and tomorrow's leaders, and Las Vegas is proud of you. We're all proud of you. We're going to get our show started. Finalists, when we call your name, simply stand up to be recognized. Our first category is Moment of the Year. It's presented by Zero Teen Fatalities, and with us tonight is Veronica Alvarado, an account director with Zero Teen Fatalities. As Veronica makes her way to the stage, we have a video message.
Sponsor this year's Sun Standout Awards and celebrate all of you, some of the most dedicated, driven, and inspiring athletes in Las Vegas Valley. As we honor your leadership on the field, we want to talk about something really important, your leadership off the field. Car crashes are the #1 cause of teens deaths in the United States. That's why Zero Teen Fatality exists. We're a program dedicated to ending these tragedies through community outreach, education, and training. You've already proven you can lead, so we're asking you to keep that leadership going by following a couple simple tasks. Don't drive impaired. Never drive distracted. Always wear your seatbelt. Watch your speed. And most importantly, speak up when someone's driving in an unsafe manner. Just like you set the example on the field or on the court, be the example in the car. We're so proud to support this incredible night in each of you.
Thank you, everyone. I am a native to Las Vegas, and I am so proud of every finalist that is here. It's amazing. On behalf of Zero Teen Fatalities, we are proud to present the Moment of the Year Award and recognize this outstanding bowler for his dedication, hard work, character, leadership, and positive impact both in the game and in the community. His commitment to excellence continues to inspire our community and future generations. Congratulations.
Alrighty, so this year's Moment of the Year belongs to Ezekiel Trejo, a freshman bowler at Arborview High School, and the first bowler in 9 years of this show to take home an award. Ezekiel, you got to stand up, brother. We got to see you, man. Yes, sir. So when word of Ezekiel's accomplishment reached us, I'll be honest, I thought it was a misprint, maybe even a prank. Ezekiel rolled 24 consecutive strikes at the state tournament on the way to winning the championship. That's a remarkable back-to-back perfect games, not one single pin left standing. So Ezekiel knew it was happening. He told us he was aware every frame, every strike, and yes, he was nervous. But there's moments in sports when an athlete enters a place beyond nerves, beyond pressure, beyond anything a coach can teach. Ezekiel found that place that afternoon at the Orleans Lanes, and he didn't leave until he had done something that most bowlers never do once in a lifetime, let alone at 14 years old. Ezekiel, we're not just impressed, we're a little jealous. Everybody, please join me in celebrating this year's Moment of the Year, Ezekiel Trejo.
Good evening, everyone. I just wanted to say thank you so much for this Standout Award and for choosing my moment as Moment of the Year. It truly means a lot to me. I want to thank my mom, my dad, and my grandparents for always believing in me. Also, a special thank you to my coach, Phil Platko, and my high school coaches, Coach Kranz and Mrs. Tad, for helping me grow as both an athlete and as a person. Being 14 and receiving an award like this is really inspiring, and it reminds me that hard work and dedication pays off. To everyone here, don't be afraid to stand out and take chances, because one moment can change everything. Thank you again.
Back-to-back perfect games and a perfect speech. Great job, Ezekiel. Our next category is Rising Star Female. That's the top freshman or sophomore athlete. It's presented by Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. With us tonight from Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers is Dylan Rouleau, restaurant leader. As Dylan makes his way to the stage, we have a video message.
Cane's Box Combo, a symphony of flavors. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
I see a lot of Caniacs out there right now. Raising Cane's is a proud active member of the Las Vegas community, serving students, athletes across the valley. On behalf of Raising Cane's, we are proud to present the award for Rising Star Female. That represents leadership, resilience, confidence, and the ability to inspire others through action.
Thank you so much, brother. Let's meet our finalists. From Faith Lutheran Softball, Madison Pitts. Madison led the Crusaders to the state championship with a 15-0 pitching record and a 0.36 earned run average. She struck out 141 batters in 78 innings pitched and allowed just 32 hits. Our next finalist comes from Slam Nevada Wrestling, Nicole Simmons. Nicole dominated with a 47-0 record and 38 wins from pins on the way to winning the regional and state championships at 145 pounds. Our next finalist from Coronado Soccer, Taylor Takahashi. The sophomore tallied 17 goals to rank second in the Class 5A and added 7 assists in helping the Cougars to a runner-up state finish. And from Liberty Softball and Flag Football, Charlie Taylor. Charlie, just a freshman, passed for 4,300 yards and 61 touchdowns while completing 70% of her passes. She then transitioned to softball, where she batted .472 with 8 home runs. Not bad for a freshman. Let's find out who the winner is. The Sun Standout Award goes to Charlie Taylor.
Say right foot creep, walking with that heater. Look around, stay low, make sure they don't see you. Catch some bad, walk down, face them with the heater. The devil under your feet, you on your way to see him. Stretch me when I can't sleep, bang on when I see you. Play with me, you can't sleep. We got into the seashore.
Good evening. I want to start off by saying a huge thank you to everyone involved with coordinating this event. This has been an amazing experience. I also want to say thank you to my family, friends, coaches, and most of all, my teammates. This could not have been possible without the unconditional support my teammates have provided. Throughout this year, my coaches and teammates have not only helped me as a player, but even more so as a person. Through every struggle and setback, my coaches and teammates constantly encouraged me and pushed me to be better. Their support helped me stay confident and motivated, and I'm incredibly grateful to have had people who always believed in me every step of the way. Thank you again. Thank you.
All right, our next category is Rising Star Male, so the top freshman or sophomore. It's presented by Deloitte. With us tonight from Deloitte is Nikki Etherington, Las Vegas managing partner of Deloitte and Touche LLP.
Sorry, no video, but it's Deloitte & Touche, in case y'all were wondering. And if you want to know what the heck we do, go on to Deloitte.com. But we are very proud to be a sponsor of the Rising Star this evening. Being part of this community has been very important. I've got 2 daughters that have graduated from Clark County School District and are in college right now. We hire very many college graduates, and I can tell you without a doubt that great professional or sports make the best leaders. And so when I look out amongst all of you, whether you are nominated or actually get an award, you are all going to be amazing leaders in the future, and couldn't be more proud to be here for you.
Thank you so much. Let's meet our finalists. From Desert Pines High School basketball, Aaron McMorrin II. Aaron led the Class 5A in scoring, 23 points per game. He added 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals per game, and he holds scholarship offers from the likes of Murray State and Cal State Bakersfield. And from Bishop Gorman football, Zyron Maynor. He had 22 receptions for 577 yards and 14 touchdowns. He's a 4-star recruit, and he already has scholarship offers from the likes of Oregon, Miami, and Nebraska. And from Centennial Baseball, TJ Otis. The sophomore batted .404 with 5 home runs and 36 RBIs, and helping Centennial reach the state tournament. And from Bishop Gorman Tennis, Lucas Rigaud. The freshman won the Class 5A single state title, finishing with a 19-3 record. He's ranked in the top 100 nationally for his age group. Let's find out who the winner is. The Sun Standout Award goes to Aaron McMorrin.
Was down, but now I'm up. Yeah. It's all God, this ain't no love. Yeah. I used to be stuck in that mud. Yeah. Yeah, I was down, but now I'm up. Hey. I was down, but now I'm up like my name Lazarus. No Satan gon' be mad at this.
I'm not gonna lie, I ain't write a speech. I'm fresh off a flight back home, but I'd just like to say thank you to this kind man for putting on a great show, and thank you to my mom, my dad, my coaches, and everybody for believing in me.
All right, our next award is Unsung Hero. That award goes to the adult leader who helps keep high school sports up and running. It's presented by the UFC, and we'd like to thank the UFC for being our trophy sponsor of the Sun Standout Awards. Thank you. So there's moments in life when training and instinct converge, and on this December morning at Western High School, that moment belonged to physical education teacher and baseball coach Stephen Mull. Stephen, my friend, stand up. A PE student said it felt like he was having a heart attack, and then he dropped to the ground. Stephen was at his side on the football field in under 30 seconds, and the boy had no pulse. Stephen called for help over his radio and began chest compressions. Colleagues Samantha Hunt and Kaylee Nagel sprinted an AED device to the field. It took 2 shocks to bring the student back. Within a half hour, word came that the boy had a steady heart rhythm. He was back in school within a month. Medics said the swift response prevented what would have been a fatal outcome. But when asked about it, Stephen said he was just doing his job. He also says it was a team effort. If it weren't for the quick actions of his colleagues, Hunt and Nagel, rushing the gear to the field, a different result would have occurred. Please join me in honoring Stephen with our Unsung Hero Award.
Living in this big new world, with my head up in outer space. I know I'll be A-OK. I know I'll be A-OK. When I see trouble come my way, I'll be making lemonade. I know I'll be A-OK. I know I'll be A-OK. Hey little lady, I know you're feeling crazy. All your other friends are busy making them babies. Been out in the real world, don't like how it's tasting. Let me change your mind with my little.
Thank you. Like he said, I want to give a first thanks to Sam Hunt and Kaylee Nagel out there. Without them, there's no way that kid makes it. So please give them a round of applause too. When a situation like that happens, all that adrenaline kicks in. All you have basically is your training. So make sure you're doing a real CPR class. Don't do anything online. The training we get, it was pretty much exactly what happened. So make sure you're doing that because when that situation arrives, it's just you and your training.
All right, our next category is Citizen of the Year. It's presented by the Las Vegas Aviators. With us tonight from the Aviators is Matt Neverett, the play-by-play voice of the Aviators and UNLV Athletics. As Matt makes his way to the stage, we have a video message from the team.
2,000 on thermometers, 2,000 surrounding us. Travel 2,000 kilometers to hang out with us. What's up, danger? What's up, danger? Hey. Like, what's up, danger? Can't stop me now. I said I got you now.
All right, everybody, make some noise for Spruce, the Goose, and the Aviator here. How about that? A little behind the scenes. That's actually one of the videos we play going into the bottom of the ninth inning when we need a rally. So we're rallying the rest of the award show. I love it. Before we go on, I want to say let's make it one more round of applause, make some noise for Ray Brewer, Case Kiefer, and everybody with the Las Vegas Sun, because without them, this night would not be possible. I know the night is to honor these amazing athletes and these amazing support staff and everybody involved in what makes Las Vegas high school athletics so great, but we got to take a moment to appreciate the people that are doing the appreciating. So again, my name's Matt Neverett, one of the play-by-play guys. It's a lot of fun being with the Aviators, but one of the things that I like the best about the job is being able to see really all around the Las Vegas community. I'm from Las Vegas originally. I moved all around as a kid, but chose to come back in 2020 for work, and there's nowhere I'd rather be working in the sports realm. With both UNLV and the Aviators, I get a chance to see really all levels of sports around the city. And I mean, if you would have taken a look at the list of teams sponsoring this event 20 years ago, it would have been maybe about 2 or 3 of those teams. So the growth of sports in Las Vegas has been so fun, and it's always started and will always be around the high school sports in this area. You look at some of the best best programs in the country at some of the biggest sports, biggest levels. You've got athletes from Las Vegas all over. Not only great athletes on the field, but as we present our Citizen of the Year award, great athletes and really great people off the field and off the field of play. So students, make some noise for yourself, and parents, make some noise for yourself as well, because this is a team effort for everybody involved and everybody that gets here. So without further ado, let's bring Ray Brewer back and let's hear the finalists for the award.
All right, let's meet our finalists. From Basic Academy, Joshua Benedict. If there's something happening at Basic, chances are Josh has a hand in planning it. He's a dedicated student council member, and he's at the heart of events and a passionate ambassador for Wolfpack spirit when visiting feeder schools. Beyond campus life, Josh gives back through service projects, such as organizing cleanup efforts for the bike trail connecting Henderson to Boulder City. Our next finalists are twins, Brenna and Brooke Bollinger of Palo Verde. So our selection committee decided to judge their nomination as one. The twins have volunteered countless hours at Lummis Elementary School, Summerlin Hospital, and through organizations such as Just One Project and Make-A-Wish Foundation. They bring warmth and tireless energy to everything they do, never slowing down, even after the unexpected loss of their mother this past summer. It's a testament to the love of service their parents instilled in them. And from Mojave High School, Sofia Villatoro. Sophia spends her Saturdays volunteering at the Discovery Children's Museum, making sure every young visitor leaves with a smile. At her church, she helps plan service projects and is a member of the youth choir. She plays golf and softball for Mojave, but when it comes to golf, Sophia is Mojave Golf. She's the program's one and only competitor. Let's find out who the winner is. The Sun Standout Award goes to the Bollinger sisters.
First and foremost, we'd like to thank our Heavenly Father for blessing us with all of these opportunities. We'd like to thank the Sun for putting on this wonderful event. We'd like to thank Coach Penny, our athletic director, for nominating us for this award. And we'd also like to thank our dad for all that he's done for us this year. We'd like to thank our mom for instilling so many values in us. And we'd like to thank our friends and family for their continued support.
We're truly grateful just to know that no matter what happens in your life, that you can always just dream super big. And if you have the right support system, and just to always keep going and just trust in your family, your friends, and just your Heavenly Father, no matter what, you can always go and achieve your dreams. So thank you so much.
Our next category is Coach of the Year. It's presented by our friends at South Point Hotel and Casino. With us tonight from South Point is Michael Libinati, the entertainment director. As Mr. Libinati makes his way to the stage, we have a video message.
How are we doing tonight? Well, thank you so much for being here at the South Point, and I happily represent Mr. Gahn, our owner, and our GM, Ryan Growney. And, I'm a faith parent, alumni of a faith parent that won a state championship in soccer. Coronado, you're very hard to beat. But anyway, between the kids, the family, the friends, the gentleman said it best. It all takes a team to win together, to get through this high school life, and then go to college. So once again, thank you, family, friends, and your teammates, and everything you guys do. Just keep up that hard work. And if it's not for these coaches that are helping you out every single day, they are very important to you to lead in the next way. So let's give it up for the coaches of the year. Ray, bring it in.
Thank you so much, Mr. Limonati. Let's meet our finalists. From Las Vegas High Football, Jose Sarantino. The Wildcats won 9 straight games to open the season, on the way to earning the top seed in the Class 5A postseason. A Las Vegas High graduate, Jose is passionate about paying it forward, pouring his energy into the next generation of Wildcats. And from Mojave Basketball, Sequoia Holmes. Holmes returned to her alma mater after a professional career and immediately made an impact. Mojave's 22 wins and conference championship this season represented a 14-win improvement from 2025. And from Boulder City Tennis, Rachel Huxford. The Eagles won the Class 3A state and regional titles in both boys and girls play. Huxford's been part of 12 state titles coaching volleyball and tennis in a lengthy Boulder City career. And from Foothill Baseball, Matt Iglitz. Iglitz has led the Falcons program for 20 years, making him the second longest tenured coach in Southern Nevada. They won state in 2023, but more importantly, they've twice been academic state champions, an honor he's equally proud of. Let's find out who the winner is. The Sun Standout Award goes to Rachel Huxford, Boulder.
This is how legends are made.
I really didn't expect this. Sorry. I want to thank the Sun for this great evening, and I want to thank Coach Hurd. She was my very first coach in cross country when I was in middle school, and she inspired me to perform outside of my ability, and she was my #1 cheerleader. And I want to thank my husband and my children for supporting me in something that I'm very passionate about, is sports. Coaches work really hard. We never turn our brain off on how to be better and how to inspire our kids. And I have been blessed to coach a lot of phenomenal athletes, but more importantly, amazing human beings. And I'm grateful to Boulder City for giving me the opportunity to coach all these years. Thank you.
You can run the mile, you can walk straight through through hell with a smile. You could be the hero, you could get the gold. Breaking over records, you thought never could be broke. Do it for your people, do it for your pride.
Our next category is Female Athlete of the Year. It's presented by the Las Vegas Raiders. With us tonight from the Raiders is Miles Hayes, the Senior Director of Football Development, and a special surprise, Caleb Rogers, an offensive lineman from the Raiders. We'll welcome them to the stage, and we have a video message from the franchise.
Raiders! 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 All right, we'll work on that. All right. Thank you guys for letting us be here today. It's always an honor. Ray, thank you for having us again. Athletes, coaches, parents, administrators, officials, thank you for all the hard work that you do in the community. It's an honor that I have a job as a full-time job to give back to sports, to give back to athletes, to give back to the community. So thank you for all that you do. Ray, I'm sorry, I don't want to steal anybody's thunder, but I want to shout out Pam Sloan. I want to clap it up. Thank you, Pam, for everything that you've done for us and the Raiders. Really appreciate you. I'm going to introduce our special guest, offensive lineman, Raiders offensive lineman, Caleb Rogers. Clap it up. Clap it up.
Good to see everybody today. I don't have too much to say. I just wanted to touch on something that Coach Mole said. He was in a very, very intense situation, which as athletes we're going to come across a lot. Just as people we're going to come across a lot. And exactly what he said, what I thought was kind of inspiring, that he just trusted his training. And so as you're growing up, understand that your parents are giving you that training, understand that your coaches, your teachers, they're all giving you that training day by day. Something that we say a lot in the building is that you don't rise to the occasion, you fall back on the level of your training. And so I thought that was incredible that he said that. It points out my point exactly. It's awesome to be able to see all of you here doing this, and I'm excited to see what you guys do in the future.
All righty, let's meet our finalists. From Faith Lutheran Soccer, Chloe Abdallah. She was the Class 5A Player of the Year, leading the Crusaders to the state championship with 17 points in just 12 games. She's committed to the University of Kansas. And from Coronado Swimming, Grace Carrington. Two days ago, Grace won the 50 freestyle at the state meet. She was also part of 2 state champion relay race teams and helping Coronado capture the team title. She'll swim in college at Washington State. And from Shadow Ridge Flag Football, Jelani Palmer. Logged 1,900 receiving yards with 30 touchdowns, and then on defense, led the state with 23 interceptions. More important, she represented Nevada in the NFL Flag Football Showcase at the Pro Bowl games, and she's going to play flag football in college for Nebraska, which is launching its program. And from Mojave Track, Dariah Wren. She won a second straight state championship in the 100 meters and helping Mojave take second. She also won 3 regional titles. Let's find out who the winner is. The Sun Standout Award goes to Jaylani Palmer.
Tick, tick, boom. Who bringing the noise? Go baby, we bringing out toys. Separate men from the boys. Chopper be singing, she'll be on the voice. Bang, bang, we gon' ride out. Gang, gang, we don't die out. Want it like this, ain't no timeouts. Tell me who really gon' find out.
Good evening, everyone. I just want to say thank you to the Las Vegas Sun and everyone who nominated me and voted for me. I truly support all the support, and it means a lot to be recognized. I'm incredibly grateful and blessed to be a part of such a fast-growing sport. To my parents, family, friends, teammates, and coaches, thank you for all the love, support, and sacrifices. I wouldn't be here without you all. I want to thank Coach Niswanger, especially, for always pushing me to my fullest potential and believing in me no matter the circumstances. And lastly, congratulations to all the amazing athletes here tonight. You should be so proud of yourselves. Thank you again.
Our next category is Male Athlete of the Year. It's presented by Nevada Gold Mines, and we have a video message from Nevada Gold Mines. Let's meet our finalists. From Coronado Basketball, Munir Gregg. The State Player of the Year as a junior led Coronado to its first state championship by averaging 16 points and 8 rebounds a game. He's a top 25 recruit nationally for the class of 2027. And also from Coronado, soccer player Gavin Flickinger. The Gatorade Player of the Year established a state record for goals and assists in leading the Cougars to a top 10 national ranking. His 67 goals broke a record of 60 goals in a season, and that was a record he set last year. He'll play in college at Fordham. And from Slam Nevada Wrestling, Drake Hoyman. Drake won both the state and regional titles at 150 pounds and leading Slam to another team championship. He finished his high school career with a record of 171-20, and he'll wrestle in college in Big Ten country at Purdue. And from Somerset Sky Point Cross Country, Carter Prater. Carter won the Class 5A state championship and a course record 15 minutes, 42 seconds on the 5K layout. He'll run collegiately at Colorado. Let's find out who the winner is. The Sun Standout Award goes to Gavin Flickinger.
Wait a minute, get it how you live it. 10 toes in when we standing on business. I'm a big stepper, underground methods, top notch. Get the most, not the lesser. Straight terror, but that your errors. Pushing culture, baby.
I want to say I'm really honored to receive this award and grateful to be recognized among so many great athletes. First, I want to thank my parents and family for all the sacrifices and support. I wouldn't be here without you. Thank you to my teammates and coaches for pushing me every day and helping me grow on and off the field. And I also want to thank Ray Brewer, the Las Vegas Sun, and all the sponsors for putting this together and for bringing more attention to soccer and high school athletics in Las Vegas. Thank you.
Our next category is Team of the Year. It's presented by the A's. And with us tonight representing the A's is Mr. Matt Neverett, the play-by-play voice of the Aviators and UNLV Athletics. We have a video message as well. Well, thank you so much to the A's. Looking forward to getting MLB baseball here in a few years. We're going to meet our finalists. Our first finalist, the Coronado girls golf team. So most teams bring 6 golfers to a state tournament and count the best 4 finishers. The Cougars brought 4, they're right there, and counted all of their scores. That meant there was no room for an off day or a bad score. Coronado still won, claiming a 5th straight state title by 3 strokes. Our next finalists are the Palo Verde softball team. The Panthers capped a 24-1 season on Saturday with their 2nd straight state title. They outscored opponents 231-57, and they were ranked as high as number 9 in the country. Most of the team was there last year as well when they ran the table undefeated. That's right, just 1 loss over the last 2 years. And the Somerset Sky Point boys cross country team. It's our first cross country team to be honored at the Sun Standout Awards. They placed 3 runners in the top 10 of the state meet to finish 2nd as a team. Their top 5 runners averaged 16 minutes, 15 seconds on the 5K course, a strong collective effort that nearly brought home a title. Let's find out who the winner is. The Sun Standout Award goes to Palo Verde softball.
They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. You think the Bay gon' let you disrespect Pop? I think that Oakland show gon' be your last stop. They cold foul, I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Bird and bird go. The audience not dumb.
Thank you everyone for coming. This honestly means a lot to us as a team. We've worked so hard for the past 2 years, and just the bond for our team, it's really helped us get through this and everything. I want to thank my coaches. They're really amazing, and they're part of what helped us get through all this. So, thank you.
Picture.
Our next category is Game of the Year. It's presented by the Las Vegas Aces, our WNBA defending champions, and they've provided us a video message.
To clinch a third title in 4 years. Game 4 of the 2025 WNBA Finals is underway. It's an incredible story as well. This is a team that was 500 in early August that suffered the second largest defeat in league history, now on the brink of a championship.
As a team, we cried together when we were 500. We bonded together. We spent time on the court together. Those vulnerabilities have now allowed them to play their best version of basketball. Now you're seeing all of their strengths unleashed. It takes a level of vulnerability to go out there and shoot a shot knowing that you could miss. But when you trust yourself, we get the results like we saw.
That will do it. That's 3 of a kind for the Las Vegas Aces. WNBA champions for the 3rd time in 4 years. A dynasty declared.
Hey, let's hear it for buckets. All right, thank you to the Aces. Game of the Year. The stakes could have not been higher for the Bishop Gorman girls basketball team in the state championship game against Democracy Prep. Ranked in the top 20 nationally, they carried the weight of expectation and the brilliance of McDonald's All-American Aaliyah Spate, one of the best players in the entire country. But nobody was expecting a blowout, not against Democracy Prep, the same team that knocked Gorman out of the state semifinals last season in overtime. This was unfinished business for the Lady Gales, and the setting was perfect. Valley High School, an old school gym with brick walls, plenty of charm, and on this night, not a single empty seat, standing room only. The energy was electric, and both teams felt it. Then the second quarter happened. Democracy Prep outscored Gorman 26-9, including 10 points in the final minute alone, and walked into halftime with an 8-point lead. An upset was brewing. But the Gorman girls never panicked. After all, winning a state title isn't supposed to be easy. What followed solidified one of the greatest games in Nevada history. The lead changed hands, momentum swung back and forth, and big shot after big shot kept the crowd on its feet. It took 2 overtimes, but Gorman finally prevailed, 79-76. Spate was brilliant, 23 points, and when it was over, fans carried her off the floor in celebration. Junior Addison Carr added 16 points. And then there was freshman Ariana Brewer, and no, we're not related, who iced the game with 2 clutch free throws with 12 seconds remaining. It was a night the Lady Gales will never forget. Please join me in honoring these amazing young women.
Shot. I'm coming in hot. Yeah, coming in hot, just like the fajita. I write what I live, my life in the speaker. I'm nice with the flow, just like the demeanor.
I would like to thank you all and the Las Vegas Sun for putting together such a great night and for presenting us with this award on behalf of myself and my teammates. None of this would have been possible without our Lord and Savior, and everything we've done this year has been to honor him. Also, a huge thank you to our parents who sacrificed so much and stood beside us through everything this season. The countless hours spent in the gym and the dedication we had to making this year's team more than just a team, but a sisterhood played a huge role in our success. Thank you to the entire Bishop Gorman community for supporting us and helping us become who we are today. Last but not least, we want to show respect to our opponents from Democracy Prep. Without them, we wouldn't have been able to play such an intense and exciting game. Thank you.
And the world's gonna
Our next category is Scholar Athletes of the Year. It's presented by the Vegas Golden Knights, Henderson Silver Knights, and Vegas Nighthawks. With us tonight is Kristen Santero, Vice President of Digital Marketing and Fan Development for the Golden Knights. As she makes her way to the stage, we have a video message.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome Cherry Bear and Lucky to the stage as well. On behalf of your Vegas Golden Knights, Henderson Silver Knights, and the Vegas Nighthawks, thank you to the Las Vegas Sun for allowing us to be part of this year's award. We are especially honored to recognize tonight's Scholar Athletes of the Year. It's truly inspiring to see young people who have dedicated themselves not only to excelling in competition, but also to succeeding in the classroom. As a former state tennis and bowling champion, as well as valedictorian at Silverado High School, I understand the sacrifices it takes to balance practices, competitions, late night studying, and everything in between. Through their leadership, perseverance, and ability to rise to challenges both on and off the field and court, tonight's Scholar Athletes of the Year are the epitome of the Knights' always advance, never retreat mantra, and we are grateful to play even a small part in supporting these students as they continue their journeys beyond high school. To each of their families, coaches, teachers, and mentors, your encouragement and unwavering support have helped shape these young leaders into who they are today, and you should be incredibly proud. And to tonight's recipients, congratulations. Years from now, you may not remember every score or stat, but you'll always carry the lessons, friendship, and work ethic you've built along the way. Enjoy this moment. This is only the beginning. Thank you, and go Knights, go.
Absolutely. Go Knights to go. Big playoff series starting Wednesday. All right, tonight we honor a young woman who doesn't just meet the bar, she raises it for everyone around her. Angelina Carrillo from Chaparral High School is ranked number 1 in her graduating class, carrying a weighted GPA of 4.925. That alone would be remarkable, but Angie isn't just a student. She's a 3-sport athlete competing in volleyball, flag football, and softball. She's also a servant. She runs the Key Club, where she's organized canned food drives for 3 Square, fundraisers for March of Dimes, and Cards of Hope for pediatric cancer patients. She's everything this award stands for: excellence, perseverance, compassion, and leadership. Those same qualities of excellence bring us to our male Scholar Athlete of the Year. Tyrus Worley of Basic Academy is ranked first in his graduating class of 573 students. He also carries a weighted GPA of 4.95, taking a full slate of AP courses, and by his own account, he genuinely can't remember the last time he brought home anything lower than an A. On the court, Tyrus serves as the libero for Basics volleyball team. This spring, he helped lead that program to 22 wins and a playoff run. Tyrus regularly gives his time to the Henderson community, choosing to invest in others even when his schedule would give most people every excuse not to. When asked about his success, Tyrus credits time management and the outstanding teachers of Basic Academy who've pushed him to be the best. That kind of humility is rare, and it tells you everything you need to know about his character. Please join me in recognizing Tyrus and Angelina.
Hi, guys. Real quick disclaimer. I don't mean to rant up here. I'm trying to make this as quick as possible, okay? Okay. Good evening, everyone. My name is Angelina Carrillo, and I'm honored to stand on this stage tonight to receive the Las Vegas Sun Female Scholar Athlete of the Year award. I want to recognize the most important people in the room with me tonight, my mother, aunt, coach, and my coach's wife. I also express my deepest gratitude to the Las Vegas Sun and all the sponsors for hosting this event. Having never played competitive sports, I saw high school as a doorway to begin that journey. What I didn't realize was that I would love it so much, I would become a 3-sport athlete, and these sports gave me experiences, life lessons, and opportunities I could never replicate anywhere else. But you can't be an athlete without being a student first. For me, the two were entirely connected. Striving for excellence on the court and field motivated me to push for excellence in the classroom. Maintaining straight A's over these past 4 years wasn't easy, but I knew my academic and athletic goals couldn't exist without each other. But I certainly didn't get here alone, and I am grateful to all the teachers and coaches who stood by my side during these 4 years. But I don't want to leave this stage without thanking the man who made this all possible, Sanders. We built a bond during my sophomore year that altered my high school experience. No matter what kind of day I'm having now, I find myself in the athletic office where he's ready to listen, understand my struggles, and lift me up. You've provided support and guidance that goes way beyond just a coach, shaping my character and teaching me true resilience, and words can never express how grateful I am to have you. Incredible support like this allows me to confidently say that sports and academics have given me everything I could literally ever want. Thank you all so much for this honor. Good night.
Good evening, everyone. To start off, I want to say that I'm truly honored to receive the Las Vegas Sun Standout Award for Scholar Athlete of the Year. There's this quote from Dead Poet Society that has always stuck with me. No matter what anybody tells you, words and ideas can change the world. When you look back at your life, you truly realize how much certain words and support can truly shape you. A teacher encouraging you to push yourself, a coach reminding you not to give up, a parent believing in you, or even a friend motivating you during difficult times. These moments stay with you. They change the way you see yourself and the future you want to create. Receiving this award represents more than just my accomplishments in academics and athletics. It represents all the people whose support and belief helped me become who I am today. I want to thank my coach, Megan Greer, and my teammates at Basic Academy High School for always supporting me. Lastly, I want to thank my mom and my dad for always being there for me when I needed them and always showing up to every game. I'm incredibly grateful for this honor, proud to represent my school and community, and excited for what's ahead.
Hey, Angie, Tyrus, hold on, I forgot. I'm getting old. Come back real fast. I got one more thing for you. I'm sorry. Come on, hurry up. Everybody wants to go home. Sorry. Here we go. All right. The Golden Knights, the Silver Knights, and the Nighthawks have a scholarship for you guys. Thank you so much to the Golden Knights and Silver Knights and Nighthawks for their generosity. Can't wait to watch the playoff game with the Avs. All right, our next category is the Sun Standout Award of Excellence. So the Sun Standout Award of Excellence, it's not presented at every awards show. It's reserved for the truly extraordinary. And the committee, they entrust me to select it. And it's a responsibility I don't take lightly. You see, I love women's sports, and it goes beyond being a girl dad and coaching a U11 girls soccer team. It's about confidence and character And tonight it's about two young women who just didn't compete, they dominated. Palo Verde softball's Taylor Johns, Bishop Gorman's basketball, Aaliyah Spate. Please stand up, ladies. So let me brag. Taylor batted .662 and leading Palo to another state championship. She had 21 home runs, 43 RBIs. She had more home runs than singles, so let that sink in for a minute. She's second all-time in state history for home runs with 47 and was a decorated recruit. She'll take her talents to the University of Georgia. And then there's Aaliyah, who goes by Lizzie. In 30 years of covering high school sports, I'm hard-pressed to find a better player in the girls' basketball game. One moment stands out for me, a full-court balance pass in transition against rival Centennial. It was effortless, precise, and breathtaking, and everybody says she does that all the time. She scored at will against everyone, including national caliber programs. She's a McDonald's All-American, State Player of the Year, 5-star recruit, and a Texas signee. The numbers jump off the page. 21 points a game, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, and nearly 6 steals. It may be another 30 years before we see this kind of excellence again, and we were lucky enough to witness it both at the same time. Please join me in celebrating these two remarkable young women.
Hi. Okay. First, I want to thank God. It is through His grace that I'm able to do what I do every day. Thank you to the Las Vegas Sun for hosting this amazing event and recognizing student athletes in our community. And congratulations to all the other athletes who were selected or nominated for these awards. Thank you to my parents for every sacrifice they've made and for supporting me through every practice, game, and everything in between. Thank you to my coaches and amazing teammates for pushing me to become the best version of myself every day. Thank you.
I want to start by thanking God for blessing each of us with the opportunity to succeed at what we love to do. Being recognized at this event is a huge accomplishment, and I want to congratulate everyone in this room for all the hard work and dedication it took to get here. I'd also like to thank my family, friends, teammates, and coaches for constantly supporting and pushing me to become the best version of myself, both on and off the court. Without their encouragement and belief in me, I wouldn't be the person I am today. Lastly, thank you to Vegas Sun for inviting me and giving me the opportunity to receive such an incredible award. I'm truly grateful and honored to be here tonight. Thank you.
All right, our final award of the night is the Hank Greenspun Lifetime Achievement Award. With us to present this important award is Mr. Brian Greenspun, the Sun's editor and publisher. More important, Mr. Greenspun's my good friend, and he's one of our city's great ambassadors. Mr. Greenspun.
Turn it up!
Somebody save your soul, 'cause you've been sinning in the city.
Thank you, Ray. Thank you, Ray, not just for tonight, but for the last 9 years of this. Ray came to me with an idea and said, "What do you think of?" And then he laid it out. And my only comment was, why didn't you think of this 10 years ago? I mean, the event has grown in such a way. I mean, I look up at the sponsors, I see the mascots, I see the teams, the professional teams that are supporting this. When we started this, we thanked coaches and we thanked parents. Now we get to thank an entire community. And you built this, Ray, you and your team. Thank you. You know, I emphasize the word team, as we have heard a lot tonight, because tonight's Hank Greenspun Lifetime Award goes to a woman who epitomizes what it means to be a team player and a team leader. When she competed as a young woman in multiple sports, like many of you here, when she led young students across Clark County high schools as an outstanding coach and innovator, and for the past couple of decades as she and her team have led the way for all high school athletics throughout the Valley as a director of student athletics and activities. Soon, Pam Sloan will retire from this part of her career, but she will take from these many years a lifetime of achievement that has benefited young students across Southern Nevada in ways none of you will know till much later in your lives. My father loved high school athletics, mostly because I played in them. At least that's what I think. And he loved high school students. He always saw them as the bright light of the future, oftentimes when it was hard to see any light at all. He saw that through the Las Vegas Sun Youth Forum, and he would have loved to see all of you here tonight as winners, all of you, at the Sun Standout Awards. My dad would have especially loved the idea that Pam Sloan would be receiving this award in his name because of the honor she has brought to the profession of teaching and coaching others. None of this happens without people like Pam Sloan giving everything they have to benefit the younger generations as they learn life lessons both on and off the field. So it gives me great pleasure to welcome Pam Sloan, not only to honor her as the recipient of the Hank Greenspun Lifetime Achievement Award, but to acknowledge what is so clearly evident, that there is still a lifetime of accomplishments coming in the life of Pam Sloan.
Great intro. Thank you so much. It is an honor to stand before you this evening. My deepest gratitude goes to the Las Vegas Sun for this incredible award. I want to thank this man right here. Our history goes back to my coaching days and your time at the Henderson Home News. Nobody knows about that, do you? Thank you for your unwavering dedication to the student athletes across Clark County. Excuse me. My role at the district is to provide student athletes with the level playing field and the opportunity to participate. Together, we have expanded those opportunities. At the high school level, we built girls' flag football from the ground up. Next year, girls wrestling will be fully sanctioned. We are adding boys and girls lacrosse, and the NIAA will hold its first state cheerleading championship. We brought that same momentum to middle school, adding boys and girls flag football, soccer, and next year cross country and volleyball. To the student athletes here tonight, you are the reason we celebrate. Your dedication through every challenging workout, your resilience in the face of tough losing, and your respect for the game define true leadership. You are transforming sports into lasting legacy. Finally, no one achieves success alone. I am only as strong as the people standing beside me. To my incredible team, thank you for your relentless dedication that drives us forward every single day. And to my family, thank you for your unwavering support, which makes everything I do possible. Thank you.
Congratulations to Miss Sloan, to all of our finalists, and to all of our winners. It's been another memorable night, and we're so thankful. We're going to have all the mascots back on stage. I want to remind everybody in closing that we'll have full coverage of tonight's event available at LasVegasSun.com and in print this Thursday in our sister publication, Las Vegas Weekly. We've also been capturing all the magic on our social channels. Give us a like and a follow so you don't miss a moment. Before we close, some well-deserved thank yous. None of this would have been possible without the team here at the South Point Showroom. Please join me in giving them another huge round of applause to this outstanding crew. Extremely grateful for our presenting sponsors, Zero Team Fatalities, the A's in Las Vegas Aviators. Our roster of supporting partners is remarkable. Vegas Golden Knights, Henderson Silver Knights, Vegas Nighthawks, Las Vegas Raiders, UFC, Nevada Gold Mines, Deloitte, Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, and the Las Vegas Aces. Special acknowledgement to our event partners, Desert Cactus Booth, Social Booth LV, and New World Graphics. Your contributions have been invaluable. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. So behind every show, there's countless hours of dedication, and I'm on an MVP, state champion, national champion team at the Sun. They deserve recognition from their hard work. Photographers Wade Vandervoort and Krista Vargas provided the stunning visuals we used tonight. Thank you so much, guys. Props to our graphics team, Christina and Marissa, for their excellence. And to our events team, they've taken this show to new heights. Sam, Hannah, Yasmin, April, thank you for your tireless efforts. You guys are the best. Case Kiefer, I'm an only child, but I feel like I have a brother with you, man. Sitting over there with my family and your 2 kids and your beautiful wife. What a blessing for us. And lastly, to my family, man, they're my heart and everything. My son, Nicholas, he ran cross country this year for Foothill. He got to see the beauty of high school sports, and I'm so proud of him. My princess Gabby just turned 11. We just finished another rec season of soccer. I'm the coach. We went 0-4, but I had a great time despite the losses. And what a blessing to have my wife, Carla. She makes this night so special for our family. We get dressed up, and I couldn't ask for a better teammate in serving this community. I hope you guys have a great night. We'll see you back next year, and we're going to release some balls for you guys to knock around. Have a great night, everybody.